Hey everyone, it's me Tim, and today I'm going to talk about 5 tips for how to stay comfortable on a long motorcycle journey. These have been tricks that I have used on all of my motorcycle journeys, and they have really helped me stay comfortable for long stretches of road or just being on the bike day after day after day. So let's jump right in. So the first and most obvious tip is to invest in a better seat. This is something I still need to do, so even if you can't afford to invest in a brand new seat, something really comfortable, at least use something like a sheepskin seat cover, which you can pick up for maybe 60 bucks, or one of those AirHawk seat cushions that is like, it's got air in it, but it's got different pockets. So when you sit on it, it just kind of shapes to you, and it's really comfortable. I have one of those, and that has definitely saved me some serious pain and agony. So at least invest in something like that. You're going to be sitting on the bike for a long time. It's the point of most contact is your butt. You want to make sure that you're comfortable, that you're not sitting on a piece of plywood, that it's comfortable for you and you can last a long time in the saddle. Tip number 2 is to wear proper riding gear. Number 1, this is a safety concern, but also this is going to have a lot to do with your comfort on the bike. For example, have a helmet that is quiet and aerodynamic. You won't have to deal with as much wind noise, and your head won't be like tearing at your neck, like this, getting caught in the breeze, especially like the adventure style helmets with the beak. If you turn your head, some helmets will actually grab and pull your head to the side if you're checking your shoulder or whatever. So definitely make sure that it's comfortable, it fits you correctly, there's no hot spots, that it's aerodynamic and quiet as well. Having all of these features all at once makes for a pretty expensive helmet, so you may have to pick and choose what quality or what features are most important to you. And as far as your riding jacket, it's going to be your protection from the elements. You're going to be wearing it on your body. Make sure that it fits correctly, that it's not too tight and it restrains your motion, or that it's not too loose and it bunches up and gets bulky and just kind of annoying. So definitely invest in some quality riding gear. It's going to drastically improve your overall comfort on a long motorcycle trip. The next tip is to take breaks and stretch. Stretch your legs, your back, your arms, your shoulders. Anywhere that you're feeling tightness, just give it a little stretch. This can really help extend the time that you're going to be comfortable in the saddle. And I like to stop at least every 1 to 2 hours, not much more than that. Usually that's about 2 hours is really getting the point where I'm going to be uncomfortable. So an hour and a half is comfortable, an hour is great. But when you do get off the bike, just give yourself a little stretch. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Just one of these, that kind of stuff. Your back, your legs, stretch your legs out, and it's definitely going to extend your comfort. Next tip is to adjust your handlebars and foot pegs. Foot pegs if you can adjust them. Handlebars definitely need to be adjusted so that you're sitting in a comfortable position. If they're too far forward or too far back, if they're too high, too low, all of that can make a really big difference in how uncomfortable you get and how quickly you get there. And as far as foot pegs go, if they are adjustable, that's going to help your knees and your back. Adjust what you can adjust, and this will minimize strain on your wrists, your back, your knees. It's going to make a big difference. The next tip is to use a windshield or fairing. If your bike doesn't come with one, this is a quick and easy way to really increase comfort on your bike, is to add a windscreen or a fairing. If it does come with one, you may actually benefit from having a windscreen extender, something that just makes it a couple inches taller. Some bikes have adjustable windscreens, so find what works for you, what gives you that nice pocket of air where the air is just going right over your helmet and it's not blasting you in the face or your chest, putting strain on your neck and your shoulders. So, just make sure that your windscreen is set to a comfortable height. If you're adding a new one, make sure that it's at a comfortable height. I personally don't like to look through the windshield. I like to look over it. So usually I'd say my windshield is about right here, and that just kind of blasts the air right up and over my head. The next tip is to stay hydrated. This is going to help you with not cramping up. It's good to stay hydrated anyway for a number of health reasons, and just generally your overall comfort as a person is just going to be extended if you're hydrated. But this definitely contributes, being dehydrated definitely contributes to cramping, muscle cramps. So definitely stay hydrated. I know it's kind of a pain because then you got to pee, but just drink enough water, possibly even carry a hydration pack so you can just kind of sip slowly on water more consistently, and maybe you won't have to go to the bathroom quite as much that way. and your body has more of a chance to absorb it. And the final tip is to pack light. Don't overload your bike. It's going to make the whole experience a lot more cumbersome. And especially, if you're putting stuff directly behind you, it can help to have something right behind you that's nice and soft that you can lean against and take a little pressure off your back. But you don't want to be like so overloaded and cramped that you barely have room to move around and stretch out while you're on the bike. So just pack the essentials, what you really need. It's going to make your overall riding experience much more enjoyable. So that is my final tip. Make sure you tune in next week. I will be giving you 5 to 7 more tips on how to stay comfortable on a long motorcycle trip. If you think I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. If you guys have any tips or tricks, leave them down there. I'll be in the comment section all week and replying to you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and ride safe.